What's going on, everybody? Just doing a little afternoon ride on the Eliminator. Normally don't do a lot of after work riding, but seems like a good day. Still pretty nice out. Just do a quick little cruise around. Definitely of all my bikes, this seems to be the one that gets the most interest, because it makes a lot of sense. It's a pretty nice looking bike, very approachable, very beginner friendly. Getting a few more subscribers now, that's pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. I'm going to try to get some things situated. Had an offer to help with a logo or some graphics, but I'm not quite there yet. I can't really do any editing just yet. Got to buy a new laptop. My laptop's junk, and I just haven't wanted to commit to spending that kind of money. They definitely don't give those things away. So I've been kicking around some different ideas. I know I said I'm going to get rid of this bike before too long, and that is the plan, but I'm sure it'll be in the next year sometime. I was kind of thinking, I don't know if budget's going to allow, but it'd be kind of cool to do a little bigger build series on it before I let it go. I seen CS Racing is offering or going to be offering, I should say, a full system for it, which seems to be the first full system I've seen instead of just muffler only. So that'd be pretty sweet. I listened to the sound clip on some Ninja 400s of theirs, just to be, I'm sure, be similar sounding. And I was thinking that might be pretty cool to do that. Maybe some velocity stacks of tune. I noticed no one's offering a tune just yet, so that'd be kind of a problem. But I know I've seen on the Ninja 500 and Z 500 where you did a full system, velocity stacks and a tune. It gets it right in the 60 horsepower range, which is pretty good. That's actually not bad. That'd be a pretty good increase on this thing. The sound alone would be amazing. That, maybe some bar end mirrors, I don't know. Like I say, I'm just kicking around ideas still. I definitely got more ideas than money at this point, but might as well see what happens. I don't know, see where it takes me. Yeah, the MT-07 doesn't seem to get as much interest, which makes sense because it's got, you know, there's quite a bit more videos out on that thing. I'm going to try to keep consistent on the Eliminator, though. That seems like definitely gets more attention. So I'm curious if any of you guys have any information on that CS Racing, any of their products, if it's something worth looking into or if it's junk. I don't have any information on them, but it's pretty cool that they're going to offer a full system. That's pretty sweet. Some of these little bikes seem like they get a little looked over by aftermarket, which, I mean, it makes sense. They want to make money. Gotta try to put their money where they can get a return on it. Let's just roll up here by the golf course a little. I don't know if any of you guys are golfers, but I'm definitely not. I mean, I guess it's a fun hobby, but not for me. Yeah, the only concern I'd have with doing any upgrades to this thing power-wise would just be the clutch. I know I've seen a two-wheel Dynaworks video on the Ninja 500, and as soon as they started upgrading that power, they kind of smoked the clutch. I know they make an aftermarket clutch kit, a few different ones, some racing ones, and then some heavy-duty clutch springs, which would probably help the clamping force quite a bit. We'll just ride up here a little bit, take a look at the lake. Ride by all the nice houses. The ones I can't afford. No, any house for that matter right now. I miss that whole bubble. Check out the lake real quick. Maybe do a little dirt road test. Try not to make everyone mad. Yeah, she's not the worst on the dirt though. Thought she'd be a lot worse, but the pegs are in a spot where you can actually stand up on it. Like I'm standing up right now and kind of do a little ADV ride. Obviously the tires hate it. Some better tires would definitely probably be the ticket. Obviously you're not going to be bonsaiing it. It doesn't have much travel. I want to say it's got like 3 inches travel in the back. Not much. But the fact that you can stand up on it is huge. She gets pretty loose too in the dirt. This is a little hard packed here, so I don't think she'll get near as loose here, but we'll see. A lot more hard packed here than that other road I was on. But first gear, oh, that was third, that's why. Guess you guys get to see all my mistakes. That's alright. Oh yeah. She doesn't feel bad. That's the funny thing. Like, you think she'd feel worse. But it's not. It's neutral enough that it's not the worst feeling thing I've ever felt on that. But it's a pretty good demonstration of the power curve of this thing, because it's not a torque monster. It's all in the res. Like it's once it gets up there, it's where don't get too hard on the brakes in the dirt though. Alright, enough of that. Get everyone all riled up on me. don't think I'm quite old enough for golf yet. Maybe 20 more years. Hopefully not. No hate on anyone that likes it. That's fine. Makes the world go round. All have our hobbies. But honestly, I was never a big sports guy ever. Really. I'm more motorsports by far. I will say, this bike surprises me every time I ride it just a little bit. It's a little more fun than I think it's going to be every time I get on it. Like, I don't know if I've told you guys this, I'm sure I have, that this isn't my bike, this is my wife's bike. But surprisingly, it's funner than you would think. I don't think that road goes through. She has a decent amount of intake noise. I think with a full system pipe, once you get it up there above 7, 8, I think it'd sound halfway decent. I mean, obviously the 180 twins are pretty vibey, right? I think we all know that. Like, I got the 270 in my MT-07, and it is just way more enjoyable than the high RPM. It's way less vibey, way more just grumbly and nice. It's kind of cool being on a bike this size too, is you can just give it some beans off the light and grab a couple gears, and it's pretty discreet. Like, it's, I mean, you rev up first and second, you're still probably in the 60 mile an hour range, so you can play around with it a little bit. You can't do that on a much bigger bike. You're going to be, well, probably committing felonies and everything else. And I don't get this video too long. Kind of need somewhere to park, take a little thumbnail photo. I'm trying to figure out all that stuff, because I know if I do a halfway decent thumbnail, it seems like more people are going to click. If you guys are familiar with YouTube and the algorithm, you got me beat, because this is a massive learning curve for me. I do wish it had better mirrors. I need to put bar and mirrors on it, even if we're only going to keep it till next summer or so. I mean, I say we're going to keep it then. I'm kind of very indecisive. You never know when I'm going to get a new bike or what. I'm trying not to make as many bad financial decisions right now, but I'm very impulsive with that stuff. That's how I got my first street bike, my little Z400 I had. That was kind of well, let's just go to the bike shop and look around. We're bored, it's Sunday, there's nothing to do. Then we're like, oh, 4,500 bucks, 500 miles, well, that seems like a good deal. Then it started. I'm like, oh, okay. And instantly, of course, my wife, I want a bike. I'm like, all right, get a license, get you a bike too. And that Z was cool, but it just didn't it wasn't comfortable enough for me. Plus, I just wanted something a little more powerful. I don't know where I'm going next. I have so many ideas. I thought about getting a project bike for the winter, but I don't know if I really got the spare funds right now for that. Garage space is very limited too, with all my dirt bikes and mine and my wife's street bike, and my father-in-law has his dual sport in our garage too, so I'm very limited on space. I got so many ideas. I really want a supermoto, my dirt bike, but I gotta get another dirt bike first. Oh, gravel here, be a little careful. Let's do one more launch. Maybe not. There's school right there. I don't want a school resource officer to come and get upset with me. Try to have some fun without being obnoxious. I want to be not trying to ruin everyone's day with my fun. 20 years ago, well, I definitely probably would have ruined everyone's day with my fun, but getting older, trying to be a little more respectful. But this looks like a fine spot. Anyone gets their day ruined right here, it's kind of their own problem. Alright, one more takeoff, one little launch. See what I mean? If you're on a bigger bike, you're gonna have a hard press to grab a couple gears. Well, anyways, see if I can find somewhere to park right here, maybe get a little thumbnail action. So, getting old, so it goes. Guess lucky enough to be getting old. I guess I could do a little test. I don't know how good you guys can see down, but I'm very short. I'm 5'7". I have really short legs, like a 29 inseam. But I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm more than flat footing. So it's very approachable. Hopefully you guys can see that. If not, just make you guys look at whatever camera's pointing at, I guess. I mean, it helps that I'm probably about 210 with all my gear on. She's dirty. I need to clean her. Oh, getting hot. Open my visor. Alright. Anyways, I guess that's all I got for today. If you liked the video, comment. Any questions, I'll try to answer them. Try to make a video if I can. Subscribe, definitely. Share it. Help me build this channel up. I got a long ways to go till I'm monetized. Like, quite a ways, but I'm seeing some encouragement for sure, and that's really making me happy. That's so much to be able to have people interested in what I have to say, and I know I can be a little hard to listen to sometimes, but I really do appreciate it. So anyways, ride safe.